Hi, everybody. This is Laura Hunter. I know I'm going to give everybody a minute to get over here because I'm finally on time. We've got this figured out. We are on YouTube. Yay! Bob's going to post a link on the Facebook channel just in case you're over there going, where is she? So he's going to post a link to get you guys back over here. I am excited. So if you're new here, welcome to Ageless Beauty. Ageless Beauty is my new YouTube channel. I am the CEO of TB Cosmetics. I invented magnetic eyeliner, and I have been doing this for years, and we are just now rebranding into a whole new YouTube channel. So this is Ageless Beauty, and I'm so glad you're here. And what we're going to do is talk about beauty for everybody, whether you're 15 or 50 or more or less. Beauty is beauty. So I'm excited that you're here. Hi, Doreen. Okay, so today we're going to do something fun. One of my all-time, hi Anna, one of my all-time most popular lives from when I did on my Facebook page was how to make a halo, a hair halo. And I thought that it would be fun today because I always get people asking about it and wanting to see it again. We're going to revisit that video, but kind of like if you guys were here for my Botox video, we're going to do it the way I did my Botox video. So I'm going to play a few minutes of that video, and then I'm going to comment and answer questions. And we actually didn't really have, we realized there wasn't really like a final page of that video where we showed you guys the result. We held it up and put it on her head, but you didn't get to see it on her. So I also have my own, so we can do a final look too. Okay, guys. So now I'm on this new fun software. You saw me try it once with the Botox video, so we are going to see if I am good at this yet. And Bob is going to tell me if I'm doing it correctly. I think I am. I think I pushed this button, and here we go.
Halos for your hair. Do you use synthetic hair? Do you use a blend of synthetic and human hair? Do you use human hair? And the answer is you use human hair. There is nothing like human hair. It all gets really ratty. It just doesn't last as long. You all can do anything you want to do, but I'm just saying, human hair. There we go. There. I actually can't see how this is going, but the first thing we're going to do is just decide how wide we want it. Because you can do if you just want a little more hair in the back, you could just do a few inches. If you really want to have quite a bit of hair all the way around, you can do more and then just do a shorter bit of string. I'm not even going to measure it, just cut it. And then we're going to do another one and just match it up. Maybe we want just a smidgy more hair. Let's do one more layer for her. There we go. We have our 3 layers. So we have.
Okay, I'm going to show you how many layers I did on this one because I'm going to do 3 layers on that one, but this one you can see I did a bunch. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did 9 layers on this guy, so it's thick. As Tori would say, she's thick. All right, so that one's going to be 3, but this, just so you know, and what I did was I stuck it on a piece of, if you look up closely there, you can see it's like, what is that called? Like the nylons, fishnet. I stuck it on, I just cut out a little piece of fishnet, put it on there. Okay, here we go.
Pliers monofilament line, glue gun. You need some thread, and it's also good to have some wig clips, needles with a big enough hole in the top that you can put that big fat thread through it. You need these little guys, and they are hair extension links. It's kind of self-explanatory. You're just going to glue the hair together. The only thing that's different about it is that you want to glue it, instead of gluing it all to the same band, you actually want to go just below the band so that you're kind of making little stripes, maybe like a 1/4 inch below, like that. And there's 2 reasons to this. One, you don't want this band to get super fat because that would be ugly. And also because it gives a little bit of layer at the bottom of the hair so it looks more natural. And then we've got this guy. We're actually put some glue on him. So you want to make sure this is, thoroughly covered, but you don't want it to be like super goopy. I'm going to put that just below. It does not have to be super perfect, guys. Don't worry. There we go. We're going to do it one more time. Okay, so I'm now going to put glue on this guy. See, this is not hard, you guys. And put it right there. I like to put a little extra glue at the end of each one. I just don't want anything falling apart on my head because that's just not good. We're going to put 1 wig clip right in the center. So that way it's not going anywhere. Cut a little piece of thread that matches the hair.
Okay, let's talk about that wig clip right in the center really quickly. So over the course of time, I have learned that the one wig clip right in the center, although helpful, and it is great if it goes up like I'm going to show you, but actually I think it's better to put two, to put them on the outside than the one right in the center, because what I found is it'll still kind of shift back and forth like this, and I find that so annoying. And I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever like worn a headband or anything, if it touches the back of my ears, I just like it starts giving me a headache and it's scratchy. I hate that. So if I put two wig clips instead of one in the middle, one on either side, if that's something that you're sensitive about, that is better. So you can choose. You can either do two wig clips or one in the middle, or you can leave out that halo altogether, put three across, and just wear it as a clip-in hair extension too. That's just another trick. Okay, let's go back.
Hair, get one wig clip out of here, and then we're going to get our big needle. We're going to do it this way so that when you put it in, you push it up and you have something to hook it to. All right, so you put it so that the tines are on the outside, and then you just line it up, approximate. It doesn't have to be exact, middle, you don't have to measure anything. You're going to line it up right there, and we're just going to sew it. All right, and make sure that you go through the band, not the hair, because if you go through the hair, it's not really attached to anything. You see, like that. Pull it out right before the knot, put the needle through that, and then pull, and that anchors that, and it will not fall out. Just a couple stitches on each one is plenty. Okay, so let's see here. Now we're gonna knot this guy. Same thing as before. You put the needle back through the last loop and you pull. We're gonna do it twice, and then we cut it off. Put a piece of your monofilament line over your head and just see where you want it to be. And then give yourself an extra few inches, a little mark, it doesn't have to be anything huge. And then you'll hold it up to your head like this, where you want it to be. Mark it again. Give yourself a few inches because you're going to be sewing. And once this is done, you can adjust it a little bit and then tighten it. So that's no big deal. Now we take our trusty sickle needle. We're going to put this through here. Now this time we are not going to pull it through and double it, because that means you'd have to have two of these on your head. We're going to go from front to back, poke that guy through there, right through that glue that you put on. You're going to thread one of these little dudes on there, the links. So you thread this guy on here, and then you put the needle back through here. So the needle is going back through that link right there. This is the idea. We just want them both to come through like that. You push this down to the edge, you take your pliers and you pinch it. We're going to go take this little guy here. We're going to run it right through from front to back. So now this is when we're going to try it on and get the size right. Normally she'll pull it under her hair, but for right now, we're just going to set it on top. Does that feel good?
It does.
Okay, so that feels good. So now we know, and we're going to take this guy here, our link that we already threaded on, and we're going to pop that right through. Put it down at the bottom, give enough room for it to come up over, not much though, just to get it pretty close to the very bottom there. And we squeeze the poo out of it. Doesn't everybody say that? So you're going to cut them, leave like 1/8 of an inch or something. Just this tiniest little bit. Can you guys see the tiny little bit that I left there? First, you make sure that this little guy's open like that. Pop. Did you see it pop? There. Go around your hair like that and just put this stuff here in a little clip or a ponytail or whatever. This is not brain surgery. It doesn't have to be perfect. We take this guy and we put it right where that seam is. And then this bottom part here, push it up and pop it into place. We let this go. Now Jess has 18 inches more hair. So there we go. Now you guys know how to make halos. And I hope you do, because it saves so much money.
Okay, guys, that was our totally quick way of going through it. Now let's actually put this thing on in real time. Okay, so, and I'm going to kind of go over it with you too. All right, so these little guys right here, so you can see that. That is that little clip that we use. That's actually a hair extension clip. You can get they're like $1 for like 200 of these, you guys. It's a little hair extension clip. This is a monofilament line. This one is kind of huge. I think this is like an 8. I don't even know. It's not a millimeter. That'd be crazy. It's probably a 0.8 millimeter. This is a little bit too big. I would do like 0.4 or 0.5. And if you're out, looking at fishing line, like a 10-pound fishing line. I know that sounds silly, but I used to fish, and you don't need to, like reel in a sturgeon with this thing, right? just a little fish. Okay, so this is that little guy that you're going to tighten up. And basically, it's great because you can make it whatever size you want really easily. And like I told you before, I just hooked this to some nylon in back so I could do just a really thick one. And you can also get double thickness of the hair. So what you do is you buy these, like you saw before, you buy these on these really big strands, and then you just cut them off. So you can get single thickness or double thickness of this. And so if I'd gotten double, I probably would have done, half as much, but I wanted a whole bunch of hair. Now the super easy part, you just start at the top of your head, the apex, as they call it, and you go down by your ears and around the back, that, nothing too exciting. And you'll clip, like I said, boom, stick that on top. All right, guys, this is so easy. And you just go like that, and you find that little part, and just hang it from the back. Look at all that more hair I have. And then we push this down, or let it down. There we go. Now, one big trick of wearing these kinds of things is you take a comb and you want to just go over that line so that it's nice and even. You want to make sure that the hair is sitting on either side very evenly. And it's also good to, just kind of comb through it a bit because you want your hair, your natural hair, to blend in with it. And it's just the handiest thing. It's funny, I can just barely see what I'm doing because I'm doing it in the computer, and I can still tell it's like really smoothing it out. Plus, y'all know I'm blind as a bat. Oh my gosh, you guys, I went and had my eyes checked yesterday. I'm not joking, I'm blind as a bat. All right, so my distance vision, okay, by the way, voila. Isn't that so much better? I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. Okay, so my distance vision, just in case you wondered, is 20/20. It's 20/25, but one eye's a little stronger, so together they're 20/20. Yay! My up close vision is 2400. 400. I don't even know exactly what that means, to be perfectly honest, but I know it's bad. I feel like if my distance vision was 2400, I would be literally blind, wouldn't I? I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at Bob like, Bob, you should know if I'm blind, right? I don't know. But no, seriously, 2400. So that was quite the shocker. So yeah, I can't see anything, which is why I'm now going to put on my glasses. There we are. Make sure this looks good. Yep, looks good. I'm going to pop up here. Yay. Doreen says she has a big head. Doreen, you do not have a big head. Besides, it doesn't matter because you can make your own size. Okay. So anyway, guys, here we go. I'm thinking that maybe next week we should go back to having a prize. What do you think? So I will let that sit there, and you guys can ponder that a little bit and think about what kind of prizes that might be fun. Something that we have on one of our websites, or just a fun prize, some swag. I always like doing swag. Some little TV branded items, so something like that would be really fun. But anyway, that is it. Go check the websites. Later on today, there will be a sale popping up for Valentine's Day. We're excited about that. And if you guys don't know, on our Brave website, which is braveorganics.com, check that out because we have a couple of new really, really yummy things in there, and we're going to send out some information about, but it is our collagen and chocolate, our collagen chocolate and our collagen creamer, so vanilla creamer, and it's so good. I'm super excited. Bob's pointing at me. Yes.
Brave Organic, no S.
Oh, Brave Organic, no S. Sorry. braveorganic.com. So go check it out. All right. Anyway, guys, I will see you next week. Make sure you're here next week because we're going to do something super crazy. Tori has allowed me to cut her hair. I am not a hairdresser, but we are going to follow Brad Mondo's butterfly cut, and we're going to see how it goes. Fingers crossed. She's a brave child. She always makes me trim her hair anyway, and I hate doing it because I'm not a hairdresser, but we're gonna do like the real deal on her, and we're gonna see how it turns out. She has so much hair, you guys. So much hair. I see no possible way I'm gonna be able to do this the way he does it, because I'm not kidding, her ponytail's like this thick. So we're gonna have to also make some adjustments. So maybe we'll send it to Brad Mondo when we're done. And Brad, please forgive me for what I'm going to do to my daughter tomorrow or next week. Okay, guys, we'll see you next week. Bye.